everybody? I'm here today to talk to you about a car that struggles to accelerate uphill. I'm going to tell you what the problem might be. Here's what the problem might be, okay? So I'll be going over 4 simple problems that might be the problem, okay? I don't know if that makes much sense, but let's get right into the video. Number 1, this is probably the most common problem because it's the thing that we check the least, and it is having a bad fuel filter. So essentially, a fuel filter does just what it sounds like it does. It essentially filters the fuel. Now, if your fuel filter is clogged, then that means it's hard for the fuel to get through that filter. Therefore, the engine can't get enough fuel. Therefore, it's not going to be able to produce enough power to climb up that hill. So if you have a bad fuel filter, okay, or a clogged or dirty fuel filter, whether it's not working properly for one reason or another, it needs to be replaced, okay, then your engine's not going to be able to get the fuel. It's not going to be able to climb the hill. It won't be able to climb the hill. Simple as that. That's the most common thing because it's the thing that we check the least. I mean, the other things on this list, we kind of get signals that that's the case, but with a fuel filter, you only know when you know, based on the symptoms. Okay? Number 2, the second potential problem is a clogged exhaust portion. So it can be your catalytic converter, it can be your muffler, any portion of your exhaust if it's clogged. Now, airflow is needed to have an engine run properly. And in order to get power, an engine needs to run properly. So therefore, if your exhaust is clogged, first of all, it's very dangerous to drive with a clogged exhaust. You should get that looked at ASAP if you think that might be the problem. Okay, but what happens is your catalytic converter and your muffler, essentially, they have a whole bunch of filters within them, okay? And they filter, number 1, the sound of the exhaust, and number 2, the emissions of the exhaust, okay? Catalytic converters for the emissions, the muffler is mainly for the sound. Now, if those get clogged up because they're dirty over the years, right, what happens is, it's not going to have great airflow for the engine, and therefore it's not going to be able to produce enough power to climb up that hill. So you're going to struggle to climb up the hill, okay? The third potential problem is a dirty engine air filter. Now, this goes hand in hand with the thing that I just spoke about because airflow is key. So if your engine air filter is dirty, here's what an engine air filter does. The engine sucks in air, okay? Combines that air with the spark that is created from the gas, okay? To create combustion, to create power. So essentially, if your air filter is dirty, it's going to be like trying to suck in air, but it can't. If you have a vacuum at home, which hopefully you do, or else your house will be really filthy, to be honest with you. So hopefully you have a vacuum at home and you turn it on, you put your hand over that nozzle for a quick second, you hear the vacuum, like it's instead of going, it's really trying, not very accurate sound effect. It's really trying to suck in air, and the engine of the vacuum, the motor of the vacuum is working so hard and it's not getting anything. So a car works in the same way. If your engine air filter is clogged or dirty or needs to be replaced, well, it needs to be cleaned if it's a permanent one or replaced if it's a temporary one. Your engine is not going to be able to get the air that it needs, and therefore it's not going to be able to produce power because it's going to have the spark, it's going to have the combustion, but it won't have as much air in each for the proper compression to get the power. So look into your engine air filter, but most of the time when you do an oil change, they usually do your filter with it. So take a look at your engine air filter, see how it looks, if it's too dirty or not, okay? The fourth potential problem is actually bad compression in the cylinders, which can be many different reasons why this would happen, but bad compression, like essentially, imagine like you're trying to create a mini compressed spark, like almost like a mini combustion inside of a little tube. That's really how engines operate, right? If you're blowing in your hands like this, and you seal your hands, right? If you have a leak, all of a sudden, it's not as airtight. Therefore, with bad compression, you have a leak. It's not getting good compression inside of the cylinder. The cylinder has some sort of leak. Therefore, it's not going to be able to produce as much power because the pistons won't be able to fire properly. So essentially, you're going to be lacking in power. So if a car struggles to accelerate uphill, essentially the engine is not able to produce enough power for one reason or another. And I've given you 4 reasons why it might be. So look into these 4 reasons and figure out which one applies to your specific car and your specific situation. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.